Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have the latest on Eminem's new edition of The Death of Slim Shady Expanded Mourners Edition. And boy, while this sparked split reactions from fans who've been going off on social media, the new track Fuel Shady Edition has opened to rave reviews, and we'll be exploring more on this, including what looks to be Eminem giving credence to past speculations as he continued to stay on Puffy's neck. More on this momentarily. Today we also have one that continues the drama over the Super Bowl halftime show between Kendrick, Drake and Lil Wayne. And Lil Wayne has finally shared his thoughts about this. That's a polar opposite from what some media journalists said about Lil Wayne. Clearly they were wrong, as Lil Wayne revealed he was affected by the NFL's decision to give it to Kendrick Lamar. And we have more on Nicki Minaj as she continues to go off on social media, this time in response to Stephen A. Smith. And like we covered in the last video, he put her on blast for dissing Jay-Z. And perhaps you could say that Nicki's been waiting for this opportunity the way she's handled it so far. And before we dive in, remember to top up the fuel for this channel, because if you enjoy content like this, remember to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And starting with the update on Stephen A. Smith versus Nicki Minaj, after he called her out for dissing Jay-Z, she took to social media to return fire in a series of posts that started with this. Oh look y'all, another paid Laffy Taffy alien who only comes off his knees to turn around and back that bum up, laughing my bum off. Steven, we don't care. I'ma tell you right now, we don't care. If I say more, it'll be your fault. Sit down. Ugly laughing emojis. And apart from Nicki implying that Stephen A. Smith was slobbing on Nub, but did she just imply that he also twerks for Jay-Z?
Damn!
And she wasn't done. She mistook Stephen A. Smith for Shannon Sharpe on purpose. Stephen, wasn't you just moaning and groaning on live in your bedroom, laughing my freaking bum off? And since we here in women's business, ladies, when should men just shave their full head? Should it take its normal course, like Stephen A. Smith, sassy bum, or should he look into lace fronts? And the baldness encroachment jokes continued. All I need is a pair of clippers for that half-bald head, and I'ma have Stephen A. Smith sassy tail self running. Bzzz, come here. And she doubled down on the bald jokes. Every week, this dude in the chair arguing with his barber, talking about no, not yet. And boy, we even got to hear from NBA legend Carmelo Anthony on this Lil Wayne Kendrick Super Bowl drama from the 7 p.m. in Brooklyn podcast. Check out a snippet on his thoughts.
I mean, personally,
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it.
Like he's gonna put on the show. They got momentum. Also,
Right.
he's a great performer. So
Right.
I'm sure that NFL, whoever the powers that be,
right.
understands those aspects of it. But with Wayne, how can you sit there and say he don't have enough hits? Like this is
That's crazy.
Nah, Wayne should have that show. It should have been Wayne's show.
Come on.
Let him bring in who he wanted to bring in, similar to what they did in LA. Dre, Snoop, all of those guys, Fifth, all of those guys. You do the same thing and let Wayne headline that. So
What do y'all think about the argument that was like a rare thing?
the Dre?
Like, yeah, like none of the Super Bowl people have been from that.
Wayne deserves that. He deserves that,
Yeah.
right? But we know the politics of all of this.
Right. And it's entertainment. Like you said, he has momentum, you know what I mean? Like coming off the whole Drake beef thing, you know what I mean? Going back and forth.
Yeah.
He has a lot of quality music, you know what I mean?
He
can
coming
go
out
through.
with the Mr. Morale and the Steppers, man.
You know what I'm saying? So
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what they want.
And Lil Wayne finally decided to speak out about this commotion.
First of all, I want to say forgive me for the delay on just the delay. I want to say I had to get strength. I had to get strength enough to do this without breaking. I must say thank you to every voice, every opinion, all the care, all the love and the support out there. Your words turned into arms and it held me up when I tried to fall back. That hurt a lot. You know what I'm talking about? It hurt a whole lot. I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown. And for just automatically mentally putting myself in that position like somebody told me that was my position. So I blame myself for that. But I thought that was nothing, I thought that was nothing better than that spot, that stage, and that platform in my city. And so it hurt. It hurt a whole lot. But y'all are fucking amazing. It made me feel like shit having this opportunity. When I felt like shit, you guys reminded me that I ain't shit without y'all. And that's an amazing reality. So, like I said, it broke me. I'm just trying to put me back together. But my God, have you all helped. Thanks to all my peers, my friends, my family, and my homies on the sports television, and everybody repping me. I really appreciate that. I really do. I feel like I let all of y'all down by not getting that opportunity. But I'm working on me. And I'm working. Thank you.
And some believe that Wayne sounds like he was assured beforehand that this was his performance, hence why he got his hopes up. Check this out. I feel like they told him he was gonna do it, then switched up last minute. And once again, we got people playing dumb online. The Super Bowl was in New Orleans back in 2013. Where was this weeping and crying then? And when has the Super Bowl been a hometown thing?
Headache.
Sorry.
Jay-Z's team took control of the show in 2019, and the whole point of Jay-Z coming on board was to make it more inclusive and hip-hop. We've already stated multiple times that from a strict business perspective, after all that went down in 2024, Kendrick Lamar is the more suitable choice. But why do people have to play dumb like they don't know why it is different this time around? It is not like Kendrick and Lil Wayne are beefing. There's no reason to pretend like you still don't know why this sparked debates. And moving on, we got to see Jelly Roll's live reaction to Eminem's performance at the VMAs. Check it out.
Yes.
This sphere.
Fucking crazy.
Let's fucking go, dude.
Oh, in the moon?
You sound fucking great, dude.
Little winky wink.
Papa title. Amy, I'm so sorry. I don't remember when you first turned title. See me walking down the aisle. Look at that shit, Adam Ray.
Let's go, dude. This is fucking wild.
That's crazy. He's actually there. I was in El Paso.
You're there, but you're there, man.
How do you do that?
Baby. Oh, look, he's playing the footage from the cameras back there. Oh, look at me on the big screen.
Yeah, dude. Let's go, man.
Oh, it's awesome.
That's incredible.
And moving on, the Mourners edition of The Death of Slim Shady just dropped. And before we get to the highlights so far, that is Fuel Shady edition and the fact that Eminem stays on Puffy's neck and what this connects to. This drop has been divisive, as some fans were expecting like a music to be murdered by Side B type deluxe version. But it turned out that the only new song was Fuel Remix, and on one end, his team is getting blasted. Fuel Remix is fabulous, it is amazing, all the verses go crazy, and I'm so happy to hear Grip and Boogie. And all the other quote exclusive songs I already bought and paid for. I'll be buying the single new song and nothing else, because whoever is formulating these BS exclusive song releases and releasing them multiple times sucks, said my piece. And on this note, Some even referred to it as a scam, to which a user added, his sales team thinks we are Swifties. We are way more hardcore than Swifties. And I feel like teaching his sales team not to play games with us with the Twitter mockery if it gets low sales numbers. And to this, a user added, it is really sad that I have to agree. I mean, it is nobody's fault that we believed that there would be more than one new song, but releasing 2 songs that were quote exclusive plus a remix feels like a letdown. Is this the Alchemist collab, or is there more to it? However, on the other end, we got takes like, honestly, half this fan base is overreacting. Yeah, we wanted more songs, but to be honest, he did just call it an expanded edition, not a deluxe or side B. You don't have to buy anything, so it is not a money grab. Let's calm down a little. I guess you could say that Music to be Murdered by Side B created new expectations for a deluxe version, but oh well. And speaking on fuel, we saw Eminem stay on Puffy's neck when he rapped. Whose name gonna be next up? Notorious B.I.G.'s death was the domino effects of Tupac's murder. Like facial tissue, whose card should I clean next? Puff's? Till he's in police handcuffs, guilty. Will he step up? Like G, never turned himself in. Who knows all the murders there'll have been? And in my opinion, the fact that Eminem leaves his foot on Puffy's neck perhaps gives credence to the speculations that Puffy sponsored the slew of Eminem hate we saw in the media and blogs in recent years that magically reduced around the time the first Cassie lawsuit hit. Perhaps it was all a coincidence, but that timing was impeccable. But who knows for sure? Suddenly the Charlemagnes, the Joe Buddens, and others toned it down. And speaking on the verse, users have been going off. Glad Eminem finally did these type of verses in the album. It is like he's listened to us or something. This is the best version of him, yelling, passionate and having energy in his music. I really hope he keep doing these type of verses. He does best when he comes in like this. Eminem could split into 6 top-tier rappers going off his different eras that he showcased on this album on multiple songs. It is mind-blowing, to be honest, and it is at a point where fans are split between the different versions of the rapper. And so far we got Eminem version 1 and version 2. JID, Boogie and Grip all bring their A-game to the Fuel series, and I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comments. Did you expect more songs, and are you mad about this or disappointed? Tell us below. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.